They're in the gate, and they're off. And very slow to begin was Asala as they race over 2,200 metres, and Rosie Jessup is the one who's going to put the pace to the race here on El Professor. All the others looking around, and in the end they've given Rosie Jessup an easy lead here. And El Professor, despite breaking around the outside from stall 8, has now nicked a clear advantage, which has opened up to 8 lengths as they make the run down the back stretch, and no one is going in pursuit. Sinjar against the inside rail is in second. Head Turner races in third. Horatio up against the inside rail is under a hard lock, racing in fourth position as the leader spins the turn into the back stretch. Mughira is racing in midfield together with Perfect Revenge. At the moment, Cutlass and Asalar are at the back of the pack as El Professor makes his way down the back stretch, and that lead now has opened up to 12 clear lengths. In second place is Sinjar, who in turn is another 2.5 lengths in advance of Head Turner, who's on the outside of Horatio in third and fourth. Then Mughira, who races up on the outside of Perfect Revenge, and still Cutlass and Azalar at the back of the field. Less than 1,200 to go, and Rosie Jessup and El Professor still have this long lead as they're now about to go into the turn, which eventually brings them back towards home. So now as they race inside the final 1,000, it is El Professor all on his lonesome. As they make the turn, that lead is now extended to 20 lengths. Sinjar is in second, and still no panic from the others. Sinjar and Salim Alajmi are now beginning to chase. No one else has moved yet, but it is still El Professor, and the further they go, the further he goes clear. Into the home straight, and El Professor is out in front, still by 25. To Sinjar in second. Horatio is in third. Mughira has now taken fourth. Head Turner is in fifth, followed by Cutlass, and then Asalar, the back marker, is Perfect Revenge. They race now inside the final 300, and now El Professor begins to paddle. Sinjar down the outside, the mare. Mughira back in fourth. Horatio. They're racing now down towards the final 100. El Professor needs the line. Mughira needs more real estate. 50 metres to go. Mughira will mug El Professor. Mughira in front. El Professor nearly stole it, got second. In third, Sinjar, and then in fourth place is staying on Asalar.
An absorbing race for our third, the local bred. It's gone the way of the mare, Mughira, for Jérôme Moutar. Mustard he was today in the silks of Al Nayafat and trainer Abdullah Kuwaiti, because he delivered a perfectly timed challenge. It was a race that was split open by Rosie Jessup and her enterprising move, leaving the stalls on 6 El Professor, aboard whom she developed what approximated to a 20-length lead with just 600 meters to run. As Mark said in the call, she needed the line, the winner needed more real estate, had just enough, and got there in the end.